Your eyes did not deceive you. This is not Guild Wars 1, this is Star Wars The Old Republic. Um, and I want to start off by saying that no, Guild Wars 1 is not done on this channel. Please don't worry, don't be alarmed. I'm still going to do Guild Wars content. However, I want to branch out a little bit and try something else. And Star Wars The Old Republic is the first step. They recently announced on their website that they are going to launch a 15th anniversary update this year. And they are also working on DX12 support, and the new content is coming. So this game is still being developed very well, it seems. And the player base seems to be fine. This is my old account, obviously. I did have to delete a few characters because I didn't even remember that they existed. I had like a level 60 assassin called Fishboy. I have no recollection of ever playing that char, so some of them I just swooshed away. Yeah, so as you can see here, I did play a bit previously. The last time I logged in was 2021, so 5 years ago, and I did have completed 6 out of the 8 class stories, but I don't remember any of them, and I kind of want to play them all again, so I think I'm going to restart on a different server, on a more populated one. I'm now on Darth Malgus, which is the most populated European one, but there's another one on NA called Starforge, which is even more populated, and the time zone doesn't even matter because they have as many people in their lowest time, like during US nighttime. They have even more people on than during EU prime time, so it doesn't make a lot of difference from time zone perspective. Anyway, let's log in right here. This was my first ever created character, I believe. Not quite sure anymore, but probably was. It's a dark side Jedi, which is why her face is all fucked up. So let's just log into the game. And take a little look. So yeah, this is the EU server. As you can see, they updated the map. Of course, you have the normal map menu, the world map, but if you close that, the map will still be displayed transparently like this, which is probably the best map system I've ever seen in an MMO ever. So this looks really amazing, and I'm probably going to keep it on forever. I wish every game had that. So yeah, I have not played any of these characters. I have no recollection how to play them anymore. All I know is that they exist, and I played them once. I do have the Founder's title, by the way, so I was one of the first people ever playing this game in 2011, back when it came out. And now with the Founder's title, people know I'm an old frog, so they automatically have to show me respect. No, I wish it was that easy. So where's the Galactic Trade Market? It's up here because I wanted to show you some stuff about that. I'm still not too fond on the menus. Yeah, P. Mounts for P. Of course it's P for mounts. This one, whatever. This one looks really cool. I do believe these previously, they did cost like millions, like these mounts, and they removed them later from the game. So this is like a very old kind of thing to have. So this is the Galactic Trade Network, where people start auctions, and there's a lot going on here still. We are playing this right now at 2 PM EU time, and wow, the people are kind of hoarding in front of the Galactic Market. That looks really cool. So what I'm trying to do, you have this legacy system, and your legacy is where you unlock stuff for all your characters. These are my global unlocks, basically. Some companions, some better way to travel, quick travel, priority transport, stuff like that. And it just makes it so I can move freely without getting annoyed. The game is free to play, by the way. You can play completely for free until you reach level 60, I believe. And even then, there are 2 more expansions which recently went free to play. There are some restrictions to free to play, of course, to make you subscribe and pay money. But it's totally unnecessary, honestly. Well, depending on how much you can live with the annoyances. I still would recommend subscribing to the game, because if you subscribe only one time, you still get to keep all the expansions that came out after. So yeah, this is some of the stuff you can unlock in your legacy system. Like, I leveled this character just by doing PvP, so I put like points into increased Warzone PvP to earn some more of that, but usually you go for class missions, so your class quests give you more XP. Then you have like the travel skills for your mount and the transport skills down here. This is like the most recommended unlocks, I believe. Like even the field droid, the mail, so you can repair and send mail whenever you want, whenever you are underway on one of these planets. But these unlocks are very important if you want to start anew even. So we are going to do that, I think. By the way, I still have muscle memory from Guild Wars, so every time I want to log out, I press down here, I'm like, oh no, nothing happens. So yeah, we log out like this, of course. Yeah, there's quite some activity on the EU servers. I'm not saying they are dead or anything, but the US servers are even crazier, so let's log on to one of those. Server selection is down here. And we're going for Starforge. And this is a character I just made really quickly to reach the Imperial fleet as soon as possible. And as you can see, it's like 8 AM in America right now. Well, between 5 and 8 AM. And there's at points even more going on here than on the EU side, so that's pretty crazy. Yeah, so I kind of want to restart playing on the NA servers. Sometimes, oh, he's here. There's like a multi-boxer here, who, for some reason, oh no, it's not him, it's someone else. Okay, but usually there's a multi-boxer here who has like 3 accounts with dancing girls, and he always dances on this bar. Kind of funny. So yeah, let's try to find the galactic trade stuff, which is where people are mostly at. So keep in mind this is 5 to 8 AM US time right now. And there's still a lot of going on here. As you can see, almost no difference to EU, and it's just 5 to 8 AM. So that's the crazy thing about this. Chat is a bit more tame though here. So I want to restart on this server and complete all the class stories again, but for that I kind of need a little bit of cash to unlock these XP things here, you know, just so it goes a little bit faster. I want to get all 5 levels of class experience, which is like 50k, 75k, 100k, and then we have like the travel stuff, which is like 40k, 175k, then the fleet 20k and 50k for the transports, and so there is a lot you can do, like even this stuff right here, 100k, 200k just for the travels. There is a lot of money you need to invest into your legacy to get a lot of good perks for all your characters on your account on the server. And the way to make money on a new server is you use your cartel coins. Basically, you would theoretically have to pay with them for money, so this is the item shop of the game. Theoretically, you pay with money for this stuff, but you get 100 a month if you add a security key, and you get 500 a month if you subscribe. And like I told you, only subscribing once gives you access to all the expansions forever, so it is recommended to at least subscribe one time. It's $12.99 a month, but there's a great deal on Steam right now where it gives you 1 month of playtime, 1 month for free, and then 1,000 cartel coins, which is like 10 euros, 10 bucks, for $14.99. So basically you get value of 30 bucks for 15 bucks, which is a really great deal, which is what I went with. So I use these cartel coins to buy these packs right here, the ultimate cartel packs. You can also buy them in singles. Second ultimate. In singles, there are 200 credits each, so 200 cartel coins each. And if you buy them on your character, you can sell them in the Galactic Trade Network, in the auction house, to players for cash. So what I did, you know, you get 500 for subbing, you get the 1k for the deal on Steam, and you get 100 for the adding of a security key, so which all I did. So I got like 1.8k total, and I have used some of them, like I bought 2 packs, as you can see right here, which I can then sell later on. There is a 36-hour trade ban with these items, so right now I need to wait 24 more hours until I can sell them in the market, but once I can do that, I can sell them for 12 mil flat. So this is the actual price right now. There's like the great thing about this market is if you click on it, it shows like a meridian what they previously went for, you know, how expensive they are, what they've sold for previously, and what people have kind of offered here. So right now someone is offering 2 for 12 mil. Some people are offering totally 83 for 12.6 mil, and so on. So basically, if people buy these packs all the time, because they don't want to spend real money, of course, but they have a lot of in-game cash for playing for so many years, so they buy that stuff, and I get the 12 mil per sale. And with 24 mil, you can also already do a lot of stuff. For example, something I really want to do, you know, I showed you the legacy unlocks, and then I want to get this set for a Sith warrior character. I had this on one of my earlier characters, but I for some reason ended up deleting them. I don't know why. So this is like a really cool Sith Lord set, kinda. It's the set Darth Mar, I think his name is, wears in the game. Not exactly this one, but very similar. And I think it's just the perfect Sith warrior set, so I kind of want to have that. But paying 1,100 cartel coins is a lot, and I don't want to spend 13 euros on a skin. That's a lot of money. So what I do instead use that money from the pack sales to just buy it on the auction house, and here it's only 15 mil. So I will probably make about 24 mil selling these 2 packs. I will buy this armor set for like 15 mil, and then I can still use 9 mil for all the legacy unlocks I would ever need. So that is the plan to start on this new server. I don't need that stuff immediately, so I'm going to prepare now, leveling all the characters at least to level 10, and then I will go from there. So yeah, something I have to say, chat is pretty ranchy sometimes. People go ham. There's a wild community. Under collections you can see what you have on your account, basically. So I do have some armor sets already. I purchased them in the future, back when I played in the day. Like this one, for example. I don't think it's in the game anymore. Like, you cannot even get it right now. But it looks fantastic on an Imperial agent. And yeah, I just like sets with hoods on them. It looks great. So yeah, that's something I wanted to show. Some old stuff I have from way back when I played the game. And then you can just, I think it's a small fee of 60 cartel coins to access it on all the characters on your account. So no matter where you purchase these sets, you can still access them wherever you are. Same goes for weapons, of course. I don't think I ever purchased weapons. I did get some mounts here, as you can see. So if I ever, let's say I wanted the ship that we showed earlier, I would have to pay 60 as well. So it just goes after rarity. If I want to get this big chunky animal right here, I would have to pay 400 because it's very rare. But I'm not a big fan of animal mounts in this game. I prefer my machines, my droid, my skiffs, and yeah, I just think it looks way cooler and fits way more into the Star Wars lore than riding around on animals. Okay, even though there are Tauntauns in the movies and stuff like that, and there were Rugtules right here. I think Obi-Wan in the movie rides on the Rugtule. This one right here. And it does make the sound if you ride it, so... Yeah, so, like I said, I'm not going to abandon Guild Wars anytime soon, like ever, I don't think. But I want to branch out a little bit and play something different as well. I'm not quite sure what kind of content I will be making for this game. It's gonna be a bit until I can figure that out. I was thinking about some form of diary videos where I just talk about my progress and show some special things happening, but I'm not quite sure how that would work on the SEO kind of side of things, so it's kind of hard to make people find these videos, because no one's looking for Soto Diary number 30, you know? No one would care to entertain that stuff, so I need to make some plans. But there's going to be some Star Wars content in the future. Be aware of that. Also something like if you don't log in for a while, you will just get so many mail. Like, come on, bro. These are from all the editions I ever purchased. Like, once you create a new character, you get like 18 mails with stuff to open from different things. Oh, nice. Someone has the old school Sage set. That looks really great. Like, that was the first Sage PvP set you could get. Okay. So, that's pretty much it. I don't want to hold you any longer, but I just wanted to make like a quick overview kind of thing. And I'm happy that I found another game to play, because while I do love Guild Wars, it was getting a little boring, and I kind of figured I was covering all that I could right now. So, yeah, I just need to wait for new content. Hopefully 2 weeks updates the game soon, so we can do more of that. But until then, Star Wars is gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.